Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to episode number 12 of the FIFA 22 Real Madrid career mode. Today is going to be a big day because, to be honest, we do have a game against Valencia, but I just want to get like some transfers, contracts, and all that kind of stuff done, which is the main part, right? I think it's the most important thing is to try to get everything sorted. And see who I might want to keep, I want to sell, and maybe somebody else I want to bring in. But first up, I want to talk about some contract negotiations and all that. So, I don't know if I talked about this last episode. I've been trying to, but sometimes I just like forgot about it, so I just cut the part out. But this is gonna be in the video, so don't worry. I believe like 10, including our tube of our players, currently have less than 6 months or 6 months and less. And these are the players by like our tube, Marcelo, Isco, Modric, Marvin Park, Arribas, Nakai, Salazar, Blanco, and Lopez. I believe that's 10. If it's not, sorry, I didn't count, but I think I count once. I can't remember. Okay. So a lot of these guys, or in fact, I think 10 of these guys are out of contract. The thing is, I'm not going to keep all 10 of them. I'm just going to tell you guys that. Right? I'm not going to say I'm going to keep all of them. Or I'm not going to say I'm going to release all of them either. But, you know, some of these guys, I want to make money and profit on them. Like, a lot of these guys, I just don't have plans in my squad anymore. You guys can probably tell who. The guys who barely play. Or just, even if they probably play a game or two. Or maybe not really, to be fair, but you know what I mean. Those who barely play, I don't necessarily think I want them in the like part of the squad, because you can see like a lot of them are on like high wages, and the lowest pay is Nakai with 2,000, but even Salazar is on 7k. We can, if we don't want him, we can save the 7k per week. You can see that to Blanco is on 51k as well. Isco's 175k, Marcelo 175k. So we are paying some big wages for these players, and I want to say at least some of them I don't really care about, in all honesty. So we are going to get some of that contract sorted out in this episode. But then I've also got some transfers to bring in. I'm not going to bring every single one. If you think I'm going to bring every single one of these players, then I don't know what world I'm living in. I'm sorry. But we're going to run through each and every single one of these guys. You guys probably already seen them, but of course, when I streamed on Sunday, of course, I'm currently actually live on stream. I don't know if I'll be live when this video goes out. But anyways, my Twitch link will be down in the description below. But we were doing some kind of a planning for the career mode, and we actually planned a couple of players. We sorted it out, we adjusted it differently for this episode. Really, we were looking very excited for this episode. So we're gonna run through each and every single one of these players. First up is Haaland. I have made a promise to the chat that I'm gonna get one of either Haaland or Mbappe, not both, only one. I can choose between one of the two. I don't know who yet, so if you guys want to be involved, let me know in the comment section down below. So that's Haaland Mbappe. Other Yami, I don't think that's realistic. I can't see it happening. Even if I could, and even if he's linked with us, I don't know if I want to get him. A very good player, by the way. I'm not saying he's bad. No, in no means. I just don't know if I can fit him to the first team because he's actually quite low rated, to be fair. Plus, even if he does get it, he's probably going to be on a bench. So would I want that? No. So I can say I swiftly am not going to consider him whatsoever. Florian Wirtz, of course. This guy is linked with pretty much every single big club in Europe at the moment. He's doing really well with Bayer Leverkusen. He actually looks like a player with mad potential as well, and he looks really good as well. So not bad, right? Yuri Tillemans and another of those players. He actually got 5-star Wickford actually, really nice. As well, if we do need like a replacement for one of our midfielders, definitely. But when you thought that Tielemans, good option, good replacement, there's Pogba and Tchouaméni there as well. While Pogba is more realistic, right? I don't know. But first I'm gonna say Tchouaméni is in no chance I'm gonna get him. I've thought about it the entire, I wanna say a few days, and I just don't see that realistic whatsoever. So you know what, Tchouaméni, I think I'm not gonna get him either. Pogba, I could, because I feel like Pogba is one of those guys that just link every single window with Real Madrid and Juventus. Like, mainly Real Madrid, but every single window you are hearing Pogba unhappy at United, he's gonna leave. Oh, is he gonna leave? He's not gonna sign a contract. Oh, he signed a contract. Oh, now he's gonna leave. Like, honestly, I've sort of had enough, but once again, Pogba linked with the club again, so he could be a solid option. So we've narrowed down to two centre midfielders instead. Pogba does have 5-star weak foot. No, sorry. Pogba has 5-star skills, sorry, and 4-star weak foot. While Tielemans has 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. So they're both sort of 5-star, 4-star, but 5-star in different ways, right? In my opinion, probably the weak foot matter more for me as a mid centre mid. I don't think I need a skill. I'm not a skiller anyways, if you guys know me. So yeah, but still 4-star weak foot looks good. He's much taller in fact than Tielemans. So he could play a bit more heavy, but we all know that Pogba just plays absolutely insane in game anyways. So there we have it. At right back, we've got some Moroccan dominance. I was actually like surprised when I realized that the two right backs, in fact I have three, but two of the three is Moroccan. Hakimi, and I want to say his name is called Mazraoui. I don't know how you say his name. If I do sign him, it will be really hard to say his name properly. Of course, Hakimi, former Real Madrid player, or constantly with the club. He once said that he wants to play for Real Madrid in the future again. Maybe we can make that happen in the career mode. However, he's about 18 minutes and he just joined, so he won't leave. Mazraoui the same. He just joined. I believe the January. No, not January. The summer transfer window. So of course we can't get him this season, but next season we can get him. Also Moroccan, and you know what? In real life, he's been linked with Real Madrid, and he is set to be a free agent, I believe. I thought maybe, just maybe, it could be a really good option. You never know. So I just put him in there for now. And then we have also got Pedro Porto, Manchester City right back, currently out on loan at Sporting Lisbon. So we can't also get him until next summer. So the three right backs that we've got, we can't get until next season. But I think with the right backs we've got, Carvajal and Vasquez are doing alright at the moment. So you know what? I don't think the right back is necessarily the most important part of the team, or the part that where we need to upgrade the most or the quickest. However, the centre backs now, we've got three options. There could have been more, right? I didn't add like the leagues and those kind of players. Actually, the league probably is the one I was thinking of. I just couldn't think of many centre backs that's realistic apart from three. One is Antonio Rudiger, who's been linked with the club, so maybe it could be an option. He's been linked because he could be a free agent in real life in January. Secondly, Jules Koundé, constantly linked with clubs. I see him probably going to Sevilla, not Sevilla, sorry, Chelsea. But still not a bad option to have as maybe like a backup if one of the other deal falls off. And Paul Torres, another one of those players that I see as probably the Ramos replacement kind of. I think he's a really good player. So these are my transfer window player or transfer listed player, whatever, short list. I'm not gonna sign all, like I said, you'll be crazy mad to sign every single one of these players. And I don't think we can afford to. Talking about afford, here we are. Our budget, we are looking at about 228 million. If we do walk around with probably the wage budget, we'll be looking more towards 200 million, but let's say I keep it at this. We've got about 228 million, which is, I think, a good start to be fair. I think with that amount of money, it's not bad. Of course, we are yet to sell a few of our players, which I am actually going to transfer list in this episode, and I'm gonna talk about them and give my reasoning why. So I'll do positions by positions. Goalies, we have currently got three goalies. Four excluding Alchu, but three goalies: Courtois, Bulin. I think I definitely want to keep him. No chance I'm selling him. Lunin, I think he's a decent backup, but I think I need to get him starting to play. And the thing is, I want Lunin to play, but do I have faith in Lunin to do a good job? I don't know. I can't say yes, but I don't know. Louise Lopez, I think I'm gonna have to let him go on loan. But the thing is, his contract also expires in 6 months, so we're gonna do that later. We've got Marcelo. Wasn't he 78 here when I last saw? What the hell? He's not 77. Doesn't really matter. Contract expires in 6 months. I'm not gonna sign on. I'm just gonna say it. So he's worth a bit. So I'm gonna transfer list him, as sad as it seems, but Marcelo transfer listed. Miguel, part of the future. Mendy, a crucial left back. Just out on loan. Militao, Alaba, untouchable. Nacho Fernandez is a bit of a interesting one because I will be willing to sell, but I think with our centre back issues, I might keep him until the end of the season and see how we go from there, or where we go from there. Jesus Vallejo, I'm definitely going to sell. He's just never going to play for us. He's probably going to sit on the reserves or bench all the time. He might play in a cup game or something, but no. Carvajal, onto the Zola, on loan at Florentina. Casemiro, we've got Guerrero on loan at Fuenlabrada. I don't know what club that is. I think he's in the second division of Spain. Ceballos, I definitely want to sell. I think I want to get the money. Blanco, I would be willing to loan him out, but I think I might want to sign a contract with him first and then loan him out to give him some game time. Cruz, Valverde, Camavinga, Modric. We'll talk about Modric and his contract situation. Nakai, Arribas, Isco, I'm going to sell. I think I want to get the money. He's worth about 30 million. I think if I can get 25 or maybe more for him, I'd be more than happy. Brahim Diaz doing quite well at AC Milan, to be fair. He's up to 80 rated already. Takefusa Kubo, up to 77 rated. Eden Hazard, if I was to be realistic, I would say sell, but I'm not so sure. Vinicius Jr., Marvin Park, Asensio, I think he's kind of turned me on in the sense that I don't think I might want to sell him now after his good performances. Lucas Vasquez, Rodrigo, Benzema, Renier out on loan at Dortmund, Salazar, and Martinez. I want to get him off the wage list or whatever, and Jovic and Mala on loan. So we've got these guys. I've made my mind on most of them that, like, first look, I know I want to sell, but there are a couple of players that either I'm not so sure or their contract are yet to be negotiated, discussed, whatever. So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna give my full thoughts, and now I'm gonna sign whoever I want, or I don't care. I can't negotiate with Alchu because he's on loan. So in order for me to do so, I have to recall him and then negotiate. I don't care. In all honesty, Alchu can go. Right? Honestly, Alchu can go. For free, whatever. Marcelo, like I said, I'm going to sell him. Isco, I'm going to sell. The first one is a very interesting one. That is Modric. I'm super tempted to try to sell him. I'm super tempted to try to sell Modric. Firstly, he's 36 and he's worth 27.5 million. I think we can do better there. He's on quite high wages, but he is Modric. He's a legend of the club. So can I sell him? You know what? I'm gonna test the waters and I'm gonna see if I get a sort of transfer for him. If someone says I want to pay, I want Modric, I'm gonna try to see if anyone tries to pay for him. Before we make a decision. Marvin Park is one that I want to get his negotiations started. Because I think it's really important. I don't think there's any copyright this year. If there is, shame on EA, but I don't think so, which is nice. So, let's talk to Marvin Park. I think he's gonna get a prospect squad role, you know. He's happy with a prospect squad role. I think I'm gonna sign on a 5 year. He only wants a 2-year, which is I'm gonna say I did not expect that, but I'll take it. I'll give him a 3-year. He does accept that as well, a 3-year contract, not too shabby. He wants a 7 million release clause. I don't think that's too necessary because we're in a generational window, which means once I negotiate, maybe like in 2 days' time, a team can come in and put his release clause and I can do nothing about it. And I don't want that to happen, so we're gonna give him a bit of an upgrade, but not quite. I'm gonna give him 35k with 200k bonus. Tell me that will work. If you're happy, don't just storm out. He's happy with it. And yeah, I'm happy to get Marvin Park's contract signed. Because let's be honest, I think he's a really big part of the future. And then Adibas, another one that I think I might want to sign. I think there's 3 or 4 of these players on this list that I might want to keep as well. I don't know if there's copyright in this at this part. I hope there isn't. No, there's no music. I don't hear any music. But once again, I'm gonna give him a prospect squad role. He's happy with that. He wants a 2-year contract again. I'm gonna give him a 3-year because why not? This we got release clause. He also wants a 5.6 million, but once again, I'm not gonna give them a release clause because he might come back to haunt us. And I'm gonna increase his pay by a bit, and I'm also gonna give him the same 200k bonus. Is he gonna accept it? He's gonna be happy with it. You know what? Not too shabby, not too shabby. And then last but not least, I've got maybe 1 or 2 more that I want to keep. And for me, it's gonna be Blanco. I think Blanco out of Nakai, Salazar, and Lopez are probably the most important ones. And I actually think he's part of the future of this club. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Blanco a new contract. And I might do this with Marvin and maybe even Arribas. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to send him out on loan straight away to give him some game time. Let's hope that a fire contract. This time it's going to take a 2-year. I know it. Let's give him a 3-year again. He's happy with it. They don't want a contract. I don't want a release clause, sorry. Neither do I. And then wow, it's on 50k. I'm gonna give him a 50k, and I'm just gonna give him that 350, I think. Nah, we're gonna give him a 300k to start off with. Is he gonna accept this? Yeah, 50k a week is a lot of money for a youngster, but he seems to be performing, so why not? And for the rest, I've made my mind. I think Alchu I'm not gonna bother. Lopez I'm not gonna bother, so that's 2 goalies we're gonna get rid of. Or do you want to keep Lopez and him being a third choice goalie? Because what if one of a goalie gets injured or something? It's rare to see a goalie get injured, to be honest, but yeah, I think I'd rather have Alchu. No, I mean I'd rather have Lopez than Alchu this thing, maybe. I could send Lopez out and bring him out alone again, but I know that Salazar, Nakai, I'm definitely not going to sign them up, so they're probably going to leave for free at the end of the season. Modric, Isco, Marcelo, if we can get some money for them, especially these 2, I'm fine with keeping Modric for next season until the end. And we might just give him 1-year contract or something. But I think the last one I'm going to do is Lopez, and you guys can tell by the negotiations that I've been doing, it's mainly targeting these youngsters, and that is why I want to ensure the future of the club and not like giving the 30-year-old players, or not necessarily only 30-year-olds, but the older players contract, because I don't think that's really worth it. But we're gonna give him a prospect squad role. He's gonna be happy with it. 2 years, I'm actually gonna accept the 2 years instead of trying to say 3 years. He wants a release clause. I'm not gonna say I want a release clause for him. And let's give him 7.5k a week. Let's see if we can accept that. Maybe 150k as well, if we can save ourselves a bit of money. He's happy with that. You know what? I'm happy with that too. We save ourselves maybe 50,000 if we had gone with the 200,000. But what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna add Lopez onto the loan list. I'm also going to add Blanco onto the loan list. I'm actually gonna keep Marvin. I think he could probably start this season, and I think that where is he? Arribas as well. I'm gonna put on the loan list to try to get them some game time. And now for the rest of these guys, I'm just gonna let their contract run out. These two, and then these three, I'm gonna try to sell them. If not, I will keep Modric. But yeah, that is our contract situation at the moment. We've got a game against Valencia to play. And I normally like to make the games or get the games out of the way before I focus on the transfers. So yeah, we're getting to the game against Valencia. Lineup I'm gonna go with. Who do I want to go with? I'm fine with this, to be fair. But you know what? I'm gonna put Lucas Vasquez in at the right back spot. Why not? Why not? I think he'll probably do better than Carvajal will. Not so sure what will help, but I'm just gonna put Carvajal on the bench over Miguel. So yeah, that is gonna be the team to play against Valencia. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but Valencia are probably one of the harder teams that you could play in La Liga. I think with the squad that they've got, the way they play, it's just really hard to stop them. And they have got the man Carlos Soler right there, whom I just can't seem to stop every time I play against him. Let's hope that it changes. Mendy's gonna send one in. Can Benzema get there? He couldn't. Vinicius couldn't get there too. Modric. Nice pass, Benzema. Valverde! Oh my word, that's a nice pass from Karim, to be fair. Seriously nice Fede. What are we gonna use to take? You know, Modric to take the corner. Why not? Modric sends one across. And then Militao is there. And then Militao scores. I believe it is second for the season. Remember that solo goal against Alche? It is second. You know what? Adam Militao doesn't normally score from headers, and I'm surprised he did. But you wouldn't normally be surprised if a centre back scores from header. I mean, I've just got a whole bunch of headers like this in this game, and that's probably, I think corners are really OP. Last time he could. Lucas this time round. Oh my word! What is that? What on earth happened? I thought Vasquez had the ball. I genuinely thought Vasquez had control of the ball. No, he didn't. Lucas. What is that? You just like chased the ball and gave it to Andre. You didn't even do anything basically. Oh my, well I thought you might have stopped the ball from going to Andre. That's why I tried to control the ball with you. And yeah, this is just absolutely shocking. What on earth happened there? Vasquez sends one in. Yes! This time Vasquez, he's just saying to everybody, you know what, I know I made a mistake. I'm gonna make it up for it, for getting a beautiful assist to Vinny. I'm gonna make up for it. And you know what, if Vasquez is gonna continue playing like this, well, with this kind of assist, I'm gonna forgive you. I mean, very good run from Vinny to get away from his marker. And what a header. You don't expect Vinny Jr. to score headers. No, you don't. But the cross as well, I was like, you know what, I was still a bit optimistic about the corner, or not corner, but the cross, and I was like, you know what, let's just try to cross it and see if we can find a header. And we did. That's going to be offside as well. Unfortunately, that's going to be offside, but yeah, I'm happy that we lead 2-1 now against a Valencia side, which is actually really tough. That's a really nice goal. There's nothing much I can say. I tried to, try to switch players to try to get Soler, but once again, Carlos Soler, and it seems like every shot Valencia are having is going in. Poor defending. Don't know where Mendy was. Yeah, he was literally like playing like a centre back. And back to square one again. This is not nice. This is absolutely not nice. We don't want to be conceding goals like this at all, but that's how it is now. Vasquez. Play. Rodrigo. Sends one across this time. Benzema couldn't quite get his head to it. Vini now. Makes a nice run. Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. It reminds that finish, that shot reminds me of Vini Jr. last year. And why did he hit it with his left foot? I just absolutely have no idea. But let's have a look at the match facts, right? Currently it's a 2-all. Wow. The better dribble success rate, same pass accuracy with better shot accuracy. I think we definitely should be ahead. I mean, based on the stats. But when you have good stats, when you have good possession of the ball, and you don't score and concede, then I guess you do deserve to be. You don't deserve to win, do you? But hey, I hope the second half is going to be better defensively, and offensively we can, finish our dinner. But I don't think that's really the biggest problem. I think that defending is probably the biggest problem. No, I just said that. And they've scored. No. No. Look at that. I went in with Militao there. Right? He still got a pass. What is Alaba doing? And this is what I mean. Alaba, I'm sorry Alaba. I'm just so sorry Alaba. But you can't play as a centre back like that. Honestly, I don't think he has got the qualities as a centre back defensively. I mean, offensively, he can do really well, which is probably a bit sad because if you don't play centre back, there's barely a place in the team for him to play at. Left back is booked by Mendy, so it's hard to see him getting there. Now Benzema, absolutely atrocious. Modric, and they've made it 4. They absolutely have made it 4. Gadash. Look at this, man. I just went in with Alaba. Couldn't do anything. Tried to block with Militao. Couldn't do anything either. And with about half an hour to go, maybe even lesser, we're currently 4-2 down against Valencia. I can't do anything against them defensively. Like, Piccini, whoever he is just playing out of his skin to deny Vini on that left hand side. Now Modric, can he do something about it? Gets the pass. Benzema, can he do something about it then? How about Karim? No, even Karim couldn't. Oh my god, this is a demolition job, isn't it? I'm defending well, but EA are just like, you know what, we're gonna screw this guy called Video Gaming HD, and we're gonna let these random flipping shots fly in, like they did against... Who did we play that we just considered like 20 goals? Whatever team that was. I don't care what team that was. It's over. An absolute treasure by Valencia. I mean, I can't believe what I've witnessed. But GG's Valencia. I mean, good performance from you guys. After the defeat against Valencia, our manager rating has gone down to 93. We're still high, but from 96 to 93 isn't a good sign. So Modric can't believe he's getting sold. I'm just gonna say he's still happy. I've seen cases where they're super unhappy. Blanco, I'm glad we agree. Isco is the best thing for you, definitely. No, it's the best thing for the club. Mariano, I'm not gonna say I'm happy or going. I'm not that toxic. I'm glad we agree. And Jesus Vallejo, I'm glad we agree. But I'm not gonna say I'm looking at options because I'm not looking at options to keep them. I'm definitely gonna sell both of them. So that's how it is. As well. So we've got Barcelona in the Super Cup semi-finals, and we're not gonna play that this episode. But we've got some offers already. So last episode, or I don't think it was in the episode, but um, off cam I received an offer which is hilarious from Barcelona for Fede Valverde. If you think I'm gonna take Fede Valverde from me in the first place, no. Secondly, FC Barcelona of all teams, I'm gonna reject and block. No chance. Now, Mariano Diaz, I'm gonna take every single money I could. I just don't know if they're gonna be able to afford his wages as Villa. Don't know if they can get his wages. Nacho Fernandez, I'm gonna reject for now. I'm not gonna block it. But I'm not so sure if I want to sell Nacho at this stage, considering we are quite tight in terms of centre backs. I saw in Valverde's contract, and I'm gonna look at this, right? For the players that I care, I don't want release clauses on them, because yeah, like Miguel, he's got release clause on them, on it. Mendy as well. We're gonna negotiate with these guys, and for the next, I don't know, 15 minutes or probably so of the episode, I just want to negotiate with these players on their contracts. I want to make sure they don't have any like release clauses. I want to make sure they're happy with the contract, extend their contract. I'm gonna give him a year actually. He doesn't want a single contract extension. I'm gonna give him another year because why not? I don't want any release clauses for the purpose of me negotiating with you. 24,000 he wants. How about we make it 25k and 180,000. Why not? Hey, not too shabby. He's taking half of what Blanco takes, which is mental. So Mendy is gonna sign a new contract as well. It does seem mad to sign someone as good as Mendy on contract, but we gotta do it because I don't want Mendy to. I don't want to receive an offer from like United saying we have approached Mendy to release or to activate his release clause. I'm absolutely happy to give him important. I would have been happy to give him crucial, but since he takes important, why not just keep him on important? There's no reason to give him crucial. Let's give him another year contract because I think he'll take none. So let's just give him another year because why not? I think they'll have to accept it. No release clause, which is nice. He definitely wants more money as well, which I can understand. So I'm gonna improve his wages by a little bit, but not by much. And I'm gonna give him 400,000. Is he gonna be happy? Is he gonna be mad? He's gonna be happy with it. I might have probably overkilled and maybe overkilled some of these guys, but I just want to get it done ASAP as well. Military has a 127 million contract in his clause. I keep saying contract as clause. I don't know why, but he's got a 127 million release clause in his contract. Important, absolutely. I'm happy with that. 1 year. Since you're happy with 1 year, you should be happy with 2 years. That's how the game works. I don't know why. Absolutely. Disregard release clause. Still want to know release clause 39 because let's say a team like CT come in this window, I could do nothing about it, and I'm gonna give you 150,000. I think you deserve that money. You deserve that cash. And we're gonna give you 250, 300 maybe 300. Is it a bit too less? He's happy with it. It might, like I said, it might be a bit too high for some of these players, but I just want to make sure that there's no contract as well. Fede Valverde has a 130 million contract in his. I keep saying contract. What's wrong with me? Release clause. Right? Stop saying contract. I might have probably already said contract like hundreds of times this episode, but I'm sorry. Let's give him crucial. No, I should give him important. But I think it's gonna be on crucial anyways. Let's give him the 2 years. I don't think he'll take the 2 years. He won't, but I'm gonna give him the 1 year. He definitely will take it, surely. Yes, he will. No release clause, thanks. And then salary wise, again, we are gonna pump his salary up only by a little bit, to be fair. I don't wanna give these players so much salary boost, but I think he should be happy with this. He is happy with this, and I'm happy with this. And surprise of a release clause. I'm fine with that release clause if someone wants to activate it. So is Isco. Vinny Jr., no chance. No chance. No chance am I going to say you can have a release clause in yours. So He'll be definitely crucial. He owns that left wing spot, literally. We'll give him a 2-year contract because he's gonna be on 5 years contract in total, so that's not too bad. We denied release clause. Let's give him. In fact, I think in real life, he's the 4th lowest paid at the club. I think there's only 3 players who earn less than him, which is mental. But you know what? We're gonna pump you up, really. I'm gonna give you an extra 5,000 as well, cause why not? And I'm gonna give you a 250. Come on, surely you're happy with that. He is. You know what? I'm happy with that. I'm happy that Vinny is getting more money. Apparently, in real life, we're gonna sign a new contract as well. Rodrigo, Lucas Vasquez as well. Now, Rodrigo, I actually might be happy with selling him if the right price comes in. But if someone offers like 100 million, I'll probably accept it. But important squad what I'm gonna give him. He's happy with it. We're not gonna give him crucial because I want to rotate on the right hand side. 2-year contract. Is he happy with 2-year contract? Does he want 1 year? He's happy with 2-year contract. This we got release clause. He still wants a release clause. No, we don't want a release clause. Cheers. And you know what? We're actually gonna give him 110k and maybe 300,000 maybe. Please don't start under the room. He wants a bit more in terms of his signing bonus. So we're gonna levy it out then. Because I don't think that if I'm giving Vini 250,000 signing bonus, you deserve almost, in fact, more than 3 times what he's earning. Yeah, he'll take it. He'll take it. Not too shabby. Now for Lucas Vasquez, if a release or if someone activates it, I'm actually happy to accept it. And Jovic with 57 million as well. To be honest, right? I actually might want to keep Jovic in this series, so I might actually negotiate for him. Because I don't know, sell Jovic because in real life he's not going to do well. He actually did quite well for us this season, I think. Just that he hasn't really played much games. I'm gonna give him rotation. I hope he's happy with it. He's happy with rotation squad role. With his contract, however, he would want 2 years maybe. He's happy with it. No more release clause, which is nice. And I'm gonna give him a bit more money as well, but I'm gonna give him what Vinny has. I'm gonna give him the exact amount of money we give Vinny. That should be fair. That is fair. So we have signed some new contract with the players, we signed some new deals, and a lot of the players seems quite happy. And yeah, some dead wood that we need to clear still in the club. But yeah, that is going to be the end of today's episode. Long episode of me chattering and talking to you guys about some players like contracts and all negotiations, but we need to get it sorted sooner or later, right? In the next episode though, we have got a Supercopa semi-finals against Barcelona, and then we'll potentially wrap up January, and we might even bring in a few couple players in January. I don't normally like to buy many players in January, but after a shocking defeat to Valencia today, I hope we can bounce back in the next episode with, to be honest, some tough games. So yeah, thanks for coming out in today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. Hit the like button if you did, subscribe to the channel if it's on already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!